Goldilocks zone here. Okay. Maybe. Ugh, seriously? Got followed by a spam bot while doing this. Well, let me clear the chat box real quick. Fresh. Come on. YouTube, pick it up. Thank you. Okay. That fixed it. I was getting disconnects last stream, and I wanted to fix that because I figured I set the bitrate too high. So I decided to lower my bitrate by 1,000, and it turns out I set my bitrate too low, and now I'm getting frame drops because now I'm trying to drive the new high internet speeds I bought. Basically, trying to quit the digital equivalent, trying to drive a Ferrari way too slow to the point it's like. So I'm like, okay, I need max highway speeds, but I don't want to break the speed limit and crash into a tree. It's like, I need the Goldilocks zone. So I upped it by 500, and it seems to be working. Seems to be. Woohoo! So, yeah, hello, this is Cat Alexander, and welcome to my whenever stream. Well, I'm currently in the Final Fantasy XIV category, as I said in the test stream, basically. Ooh, 6 viewers on Kick? Nice! Yeah, but I'm going to spin the wheel today and decide what I'm going to play, then I'm going to switch to that category. And I'll probably end up playing that either for an hour or maybe 2, depending on how long it takes. And then, since I was planning to do this stream yesterday, but I had shit to do, I'm going to then switch to the JRPG wheel and determine which of the 3 JRPGs I want to play. Which I'll probably only be able to play one. So yeah, will it be Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Classic WoW Hardcore? Let's decide right now. Hardcore. Which means I'll be doing Yu-Gi-Oh! On Saturday. Haha! And I'm not even going to spin the wheel to determine my hardcore character because 2 weeks ago, back when all these internet issues started, YouTube playlist. Let's start the. Oop, too loud, too loud. Ow, 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 oh, shit. Ah! Come on. Ow. Too loud. Okay, let's get in. Anyway, as I was saying, 2 weeks ago when the internet issues started, and I realized after the stream I was having problems, I rolled Druid. But I got done playing my Tauren Warrior for the first 5 levels, and I'm like, 5 levels in Mulgore again? I don't want to do it twice in a row. So I spinned again and said I'll save Druid for next time. And well, it's next time, so we're doing Druid. Good old Catfarot. And I need to change categories. World of Warcraft Hardcore. Classic Hardcore, there we go. Change category on Twitch. World of Warcraft. There we go. I still have 3 viewers on Kick. Woohoo! I guess you decided to stick around for this shit show. This beef-flavored shit show. Options. Auto loot should be on. Action bars 1 and 2. There we go. Well, I'm going to be unleashing my wrath. Healing touch should go here. There we go. What about my racial? I should probably have my racial on the bar. That's here. Warstall. That's basically a panic button, so I'll just put it on P.
How may I? Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to Camp Narash. News of your arrival spread quickly among the tribe. You
Well.
have a promising air about you and will prove yourself to the tribe. Perhaps someday soon, you will be welcomed into the great city of Thunder Bluff. But before that can happen, you must prove yourself to my father, Chief Hawkwind. Up here on Red Cloud Mesa, we pride ourselves on
Take
keen
these
hunting
quests.
skills. Tor and hunt out of necessity and for sport.
Oh.
Our supply of meats has run low, and we require feathers for clothing. Hunt the nearby plain striders and prove yourself by resupplying the village. All members of the tribe share in the harmony of life. We live together and work together. Our commitment to one another carries with it a high degree of responsibility. I ask of you now a humble task. My mother set out this morning to fetch water from the well to the south.
Yeah, I got it, idiot.
It has been quite some time now. Perhaps you could check on her for me while I attend to tribal matters.
Yeah, cool. Okay, it is set to random. I was like, for a second there, I'm like, more Persona? No, it's set to random. I just have a lot of Persona themes in my YouTube playlist. Makes sense. Persona has one hell of a good soundtrack. Unleash my wrath upon this plain strider. Ah, crap. Oh, Druid sucks. What have I done? I have chosen pain, agony, suffering, anguish, despair. Nothing like despair, man. Despair. Praise Medion. Praise the end. Okay, who and what? Oh, someone followed me on Kick again. Another person followed me on Kick. And they're promoting their Discord. Well, time to fix that. But thank you for the follow. But, on the off chance that leads somewhere sus and bad, I want to get that off my screen. So, 15 followers on Kick, the way things are going. That's crazy. Every little bit helps, even if it's a random bot. I don't think Kick really cares. I honestly don't know why you would bot someone else's stream. I get why you would cheesily bot your own stream, but not what you would do. Oh, no. No. No! Not like this! This character is ass! This is gonna be a 2-hour intro. This character is so ass! I know Druids suck in Classic, but I didn't think it was going to be this bad. No! No, not like this. I'm not dying before level 5 because the character is that ass. Not like this. Holy fuck. Well, the way things are going, I think I'm about to find a final solution to the Druish question. Speaking of final solutions, we found a final solution to the Hunter question. Do not go into Wailing Caverns at level 26? How do you die at level 26 in Wailing Caverns? Learn to play, noob. Says the man about to die to a Plane Strider. Ha. Since I called it, it didn't happen. Ugh. Okay. Oh, a new cloak. Excellent. Fucking flames. Ooh! Level 48! No, man! Falling! You're a rogue! Oh, but they were in the hinterlands. Mountains, man, gets you every time. How do you make it to 48 and die by falling? As a rogue. That's just shame. Shame that rogue. Shame him. Shame. The rod of shame must be what we use against this forsaken rogue. Shame him. Oh, this is going to be a slow 5 levels. Oh, man, this is pain. Even with the practice run on the warrior, this is pain. Oh. Oh, man. Nature's wrath is very weak.
You traveled all this way just to help an old woman? My, aren't you a keeper? I have traveled many paths through life, and these old legs lack
the water
vigor
pitcher's
they
over
once
here. I'm
had.
an idiot.
I can still perform my duties to the tribe. Sometimes it just takes an old woman a little longer to do the task. But you look like an eager adventurer. Let's
Yeah,
put
very
some of that
eager.
youthful vitality to the test. Take a water pitcher from the well and bring it to my
Already
son, the
dead.
chief in Camp Nereche. Remember that
Stop
even
talking.
the most humble task can gain the recognition of elders.
Well, from what I heard, last night before I went to bed. Well, actually, I think it was probably after I went to bed. Or maybe it was the exact same time. I don't know. Point is, I went to bed before I learned about it, and
Just a moment ago, a messenger.
yeah, there was a terrorist attack.
I believe she
Woohoo!
was sent by the druid trainer Gart. If this note is from
And
her,
now the woke
I
left
will
and
take
woke
her
right are
off.
coping. Like, no, it must be a false flag to push in anti-Semitism laws. Nobody would actually shoot Jews.
The beasts of the plains
Ignore the fact that for the past...
You will make quite an impression on the elders
Well,
if you can bring back some highly valued mountain
almost
pelts.
2 years
You can find the
at this
beasts
point.
lurking in the hills to the south.
The internet's been like, Jews bad, Jews bad, Jews bad, Jews bad, Jews, 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 Jews bad, Jews, 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 Jews. It's always the Jews. Jews bad, Jews bad, Jews bad, Jews bad. And then you're telling me some easily broken individual wouldn't just go, wow, Jews are bad, I should go shoot them.
What I know is you learn wisdom.
Not everything's a false flag. Some things are just the natural consequences of propaganda.
Grants incredible
Have you tried not demonizing an entire demographic?
You carry
Have you
the
tried
spirit
learning
of
from
the
South
great mother's
Africa?
bidding, I see. Your willingness to help others and provide for the Torrent of Camp Narachi.
I am not just talking about present day, but I'm talking about apartheid too. Have you tried not being evil?
Your willingness to perform a humble task for the
Say
Torrent
evil
of
shit.
Narachi,
Some
your
people might
efforts
go,
to
wow,
learn
evil
noble
shit is
traits
justified.
of
Then they do evil
I
shit.
believe one day you will be heralded in Thunderbluff as the adventurer of greatness. Before that, you must embark on the rites of the Earth Mother, of which there are 3. The first
Actions
test
have
is the rite of
consequences.
strength. Travel to Seer Greytongue and tell him Chief Hawkwind has sent you. You will find the Seer's abode directly to the south of Camp Narachi, tucked away in the hills.
A mountain cougar. She's thirsty. She's 50 and she wants me. Well, I'm gonna have to kill her. For Alexandria! For the wrath of nature! I must kill the mountain cougar. I must assert dominance. Oh, I forgot to train. Good thing these are still yellow mobs. I'm too busy ranting and raving. That's gonna get me killed. It's hardcore. Though I am almost level 3, that is good news. And I should probably clean out my inventory before I train. My brain is already like, I've already done this before. It's Mulgore. I already did it like 2 weeks ago. I'm fine. I'm cool. And that's how you die in hardcore. That's why I believe in playing multiple characters and choosing them at random on the wheel, you know? It adds a bit of spice. Oh. You know? Ooh, almost sold my new belt. Damn, I'm really not paying it. I'll sell the leg meat, sell that, and that, and that.
We shall meet again.
With my new belt. Yoink. I'll take that. Okay. That's the warrior trainer. Where's the druid trainer? Hunter. Where's the druid trainer? General goods. Druid trainer. There we go. Oh, and that's the shaman trainer. Okay, that makes sense.
Adventurer, how may I further your training in the eyes of the Earth Mother?
Mark of the Wild, baby. Rejuve at level 4 and Moonfire at level 4. Nice.
Ancestors watch.
I have been chosen by the planet. The Earth Mother guides me. Praise Jenova. Run. Run away, Cloud. My wrath will get you. The planet. I am chosen. All jokes aside, I named this after the one of the Warring Triad from 14. Well, technically it was a reference to 6, but the name is from 14. Sephiroth, not Sephiroth. So, Catferoth. The Fiend, basically. Look away, disobey. And all that jazz. But I mean, they technically have reused the name Sephiroth multiple times, so I mean, you know. The big beautiful bill has passed, according to the notification on my screen. Well, according to Trump. For better or worse, that spending bill has passed. I've heard mixed things about it, like most government bills. And some people are basically going, oh no, the financial bubble's going to burst. It's going to be the end of Empire. And I'm thinking to myself, nah. Historically, what has occurred, and when this is true, whether you like it or not, and the way things are going with Canada, this seems to be the way things are going. Historically, when an empire seems to be consuming more resources than it's bringing in, what happens is that empire goes looking for more resources. Basically what I'm saying is, it's not going to be the collapse of the Republic, it's going to be Manifest Destiny. We're going to have to take Canada, Mexico, the entirety of Western Europe. It's going to be an annexing spree. Basically, we need resources, and Europe is looking like lunch. This is just the grim reality. This is just how everything works in the real world. I am out of shit. I need more shit. Level 10 Hunter died in the Dead Mines. Or, how the hell did they get to the Dead Mines? Wait a minute. How do you get to Dead Mines at 10 in Hardcore without a portal? I don't think there's a way. I'm trying to think of the map here. How would you do that? The only way I could think of is going through Stranglethorn. But that is suicide without a portal. That is just suicide. He had to have been ported. Level 3. Nice. So yeah, I got thinking about this. A lot of the problems with the American Republic could just be solved
by annexation. We just take shit, and now we have more resources to work with. Also, the best way to avoid paying debts to other countries is to simply annex those other countries. And a good chunk of our debts are going to Europe. Not all of them, but a good chunk of them. So if we annex, like Canada, and a good chunk of Europe, then theoretically we wouldn't owe them anything because they are now us. So we wouldn't have to pay them shit. And then we could just scratch off all that debt, because if the countries no longer exist anymore because they're now a part of us, then we no longer owe debts to them because they're now us. The government would still owe debts to the American people. That is true, and they would now be American people, but we owe debts to their governments, not the European people, and therefore it's technically a loophole that could, in theory, be exploited. So yeah, that's just a workaround. You just annex all of Europe. It may not be a workaround that libertarians would like, but I don't really care what libertarians like. I'm like, you know, manifest destiny, let's just keep going. So yeah, I think that's how this is going to go down. This is just the grim reality. You don't want to collapse? Consume. And to be honest, you could make a argument that since the French-German Enlightenments and all their bullshit are arguably what has resulted in wokeness to begin with, Western Europe, UK included arguably, kinda owes us a debt for subverting our shit, wittingly or unwittingly, and therefore it's only fair that we annex them to fix the problem. Like, yeah, I get it. From the standpoint of a European, this argument is very self-serving. But all arguments, political arguments, are self-serving unless you're suicidal. So, there's that. Like, I'm going to argue against my interests in the entirety. I'm going to argue for something incredibly dumb. Yeah, no. Just annex all of Europe. Fix problem. Win. So yeah, I get it. I get why so many people would be against that. I understand why people are like be hesitant to go that far. But I mean, there's really no other option here. I don't see one. Because the option is either collapse the Republic, cause chaos, basically turn everything into a dictatorship, which I don't want, or consume someone else in order to effectively defend our own interests. The only way to survive is to eat someone else. You will eat them. That is life. That is nature. Like, the purpose of a system is to sustain itself, and the purpose of any system is to, well, survive at any cost. So, that's the source of all war. Life wants to live, but multiple life forms want to live. But multiple life forms can't live. Therefore, one life form must consume the other. It is the natural order of things. Basically what I'm saying is a dog